Hi, my name's Kay. I'm a social media strategist from South Africa and I work for US clients. And today I want to tell you how I became a social media manager as someone that has an engineering background. I studied mechanical engineering and I just decided one day that I'm going to be a social media manager, and I've made a lot of money helping businesses based in the United States grow, etc., etc. So, as a social media manager, my specialty is helping startups mostly grow organically. So I specialize in organic social media, blah 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 blah. But today I want to tell you exactly how did I do that, especially because I didn't study marketing and I just decided one day that I would do this. Today I do this. Well, first of all, I had to learn the skill, right? Like I had to have some sort of competence that, okay, where did the skill come from? How did I learn it? Now, there's many ways that you can learn a skill. For many people, like my students, they take a course that teaches them everything that they need to know. But I didn't do that. I actually had skills as a content creator. So I started creating content in 2020, like in a very formal way through my YouTube channel. If you scroll all the way back, July 2020, almost 4 years ago, I started my YouTube channel because I'd always wanted to have a YouTube channel. Like it was just something that I always wanted to do. And I decided at the time to do it. I had no plans at the time with the YouTube channel. I just had this desire. You know, have you ever had a desire? Like people who want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, I think they just wake up with the desire to do it. And so I had no idea what, why, and whatever. But I decided to do that. And that was a really, really awesome. Like I think if you're already a content creator or influencer, you really, really should consider becoming a social media manager because the job will just come so naturally to you because you already are someone that is within the weeds. And by the way, that is actually one of the things that I use to tell my clients because I have, like I'm in the weeds. I'm in the weeds as a content creator. However, you don't need to be a content creator in order to become a social media manager. Okay, these are two very different things. I'm just saying that if you already are a content creator, it'll give you a leg up, but you don't have to be one. So my entry into it was through my own content creation skills. So what happened was because I was creating content, right? I got really, really obsessed with social media. Like I was always talking about it to everyone. I always wanted to talk about algorithms. I always wanted to talk about content types. And I felt like nobody cared and nobody would listen. And it was so frustrating for me. I even used to make all these videos on YouTube, on Instagram, everywhere, on TikTok, like talking about content creation because I just had such a passion for organic social media. And nobody cared. Well, it felt like nobody cared. Obviously, that's not true. I think there are a lot of people who watch those videos, but it just felt like compared to the other things that I would post about, my social media videos performed the worst. And so it really wasn't popping off for me in terms of teaching about social media. But I was also helping businesses on the side. So that was step 2, right? Was practice. Okay. And the reason you need to practice, is it with a C or an S? I think it's with the C as if it's an office, S as if you do it. Ooh, it's supposed to be with an S. You will forgive me. Okay, so the reason you need to practice is because you'll gain confidence. Like I teach a lot of people how to become social media managers. And even though I teach them every single thing that they need to know, they still find that they lack confidence to actually go out there and deal with real businesses. And you can't fake confidence, okay? Confidence comes from experience. Like, there's just no other thing that is going to make you confident other than having experience. Now, when you don't have experience, how are you supposed to get experience? Just work for free. Like, that's just the ultimate shortcut. I feel like everybody wants to have all these shortcuts for getting experience. And at the end of the day, if you are a newbie and your skills are not tested and you don't know if your strategies work, why would you make somebody pay you? Right, like your methods, your theories, your strategies, they're not tested. You've got no results. You don't know if this is going to work. And so why should a business owner take their precious money, right, and give it to you? That's not fair. So I think it's totally fair to say that you should work for free until you feel competent enough. I don't know, it's a controversial opinion. Some people don't like to work for free. That's what I did, okay? This is how I became a social media manager. So I was a content creator. I took all the knowledge and skills that I had and I wanted to help business owners. And because I didn't know if my theories would actually work, I didn't charge for my information, but I also didn't do like a ton of work. I would mostly do like meetings here and there with business owners. I would like sit with them and discuss content ideas, but then it would be up to them to execute those content ideas. So that's another way where you can just give them your ideas, have them, implement them on their own, and then see if your ideas actually work, if they actually drive results for the business owner. And the nice thing about this is when you work for free for business owners, just in your city. Like, just go outside and look at the businesses around you and find a business that you can ask, hey, can I help you with your social media, right? What you will learn is a very, very valuable skill, which is how to work and deal with business owners and find out what they care about, because if you're just sitting at home in your room watching YouTube videos about social media management, that isn't going to help you like having a real conversation with a real person, okay? Real conversation with real people, okay? I'm an introvert. I was at the time. I don't think I'm an introvert anymore. And I was terrified of talking to people. I was so afraid. But here's the thing. If you help somebody for free, it's like less of a high pressure situation. So yes, some people are able to practice with paying clients. I myself, because this is my story, I didn't have that level of confidence. And so I started just helping people for free and talking to business owners, and they weren't charging me. It wasn't like a high pressure situation. So I was able to actually get that experience and get the confidence. I'm a kind of person, I can't fake my confidence. I'm not one of those people, right? For me, it has to come from like, I have to know in my gut and trust what I'm saying. It has to come from within. Like, I can't just do some fake thing, right? So what really, really will help you move the needle more than any course, more than any YouTube video, more than any training, more than any certification is actually working with real business owners, because business owners have a certain way that they think. And us as freelancers, us as people trying to make money, we don't always understand what they care about. And nothing will help you move faster in your career as a social media manager than working with real business owners. It doesn't even matter which business, how big the business is. It can literally be your mom, your sister, your cousin, the guy down the road. Just talk to anyone who's anyone about social media. The next time you go to your favorite shop locally around where you stay, ask them, hey, let me see your Instagram page, and see if you can give them 1 or 2 ideas that will make their content on social media better. And there you go. You've already started. I told you at the beginning of this video that I just woke up one day and decided, right? You can do the same thing. You can just wake up tomorrow and go down the road and find a business and just start giving them advice and see what they say. If they like your ideas, hey, presto, you might be becoming a social media manager. You might be about to take my job. I'm just being silly. Okay, but it's really that simple, guys. Like, I don't know if you know, but nobody's going to come to your house one day and place a graduation hat on your head and say, you are now a social media. That is never going to happen. You just wake up one day and you decide that you are doing it, okay? Social media is new. All of these platforms are relatively new in the grand scheme of, planet Earth. And so you can just wake up and decide. But if you follow this, at least you know the skill, you've practiced it, you know that your methods work. Now we start charging, okay? So I forgot what point number 3 is. Let me check my notes, because I did make some notes. Okay, so now we've practiced with a few business owners. We're ready to now start charging, okay? Our confidence is a little bit there. So you need to reach out to, my pen. You need to reach out to clients, okay? For real now. Reach out to clients. These are not free clients. Obviously, these are real clients. Now, I've used 2 methods successfully in the past to get clients. Method number 1 is Upwork.com. And method number 2 is LinkedIn. I've gotten clients off of LinkedIn. So this, I could go on and on and on about how to get social media clients. I feel like I can give a lecture just on point number 3. But you're going to have to figure out and know a way to actually talk to people who actually have money, not like the person down the road who maybe isn't, able to afford your services. And Upwork.com and LinkedIn are great places to get social media clients. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to make a video all about how to reach out to people and get clients. I'm happy to do that. Okay, number 4 is do the work and improve continuously. Right? Keep learning, keep improving. So because social media, I don't want to spell continuously. Whoa, la, la. Jesus knows that I spelled that right in my heart. So at some point, now you've got the client, now you do the work, and the very most important thing that will really make or break your career is that you have to continuously be improving. So you see how we learned a skill and we're practicing, you're going to keep doing that. It's going to be a never-ending cycle. So if you hate learning, then maybe don't do this career, because it's not one of those careers where you are ever done, right? The algorithms are always changing. There's always new platform. Today there's TikTok, then there's Threads, then there's Twitter. Now it's called X. Now the platforms change, the culture changed. Now we're posting carousels. Now we're posting videos. It's continuously changing, which is why anybody can wake up and decide to do it, because no one can have 20 years experience. Instagram Reels was only released like 2 years ago. So the maximum number of experience people can have with Instagram Reels is like 2 to 3 years, right? Obviously, if you have a video production and video filmmaking background, you have a leg up. But when Instagram Reels was launched, it was new to all of us, right? When TikTok was launched, it was new to all of us. If TikTok ever gets banned, there will be a new platform and we will all have to learn it together. And that is why this career is so great for beginners, and how pretty much anybody can wake up and decide to do it. I told you I just woke up one day and decided. So you can do the same thing. I actually do have a free course that goes into obviously a lot more detail than this, and it's a little bit more structured. It's a free course for social media managers, and it shows you a little more juice. So you can check that out if you want. But in my next video, I want to talk about how you can go from being a low-paid social media manager who's undervalued, overworked, not really taken seriously, that time you're working your ass off, to being a highly paid social media manager who can basically choose your own clients, charge whatever you want to charge, and just really work less hours while making more money. That is a video that is coming up next, and so I'll see you in that video. Also, while we are here, how cute is my hair? This is from Allure Beauty. I will leave her details in the description box below. I'm obsessed, okay? I just feel like the prettiest girl in the world because this hairstyle, it just eats. So thank you, Ritavilia from Allure Beauty, for making me feel absolutely gorgeous. This is called their half up, half down sew-in. So the back is like sewn in, and then this is like my relaxed hair. But if you don't want to relax your hair, they also do silk presses. I don't know. I just wanted to show you guys my hair. Okay, bye. I'll see you in the next video.